So while it is nowhere near done, the whole setup that is, I just fucking barely was able to fit the second auxiliary screen with the shelf intact. Like, we're talking, there is maybe 1/8 of an inch up there in space. Like, we are talking like extremely little, like 5 mils tops. You can barely see the light coming in through the side here. So yeah, this monitor barely fucking fits. And it's gonna be pretty much gonna be like this until I either move or I get a better one. I've been meaning to use the auxiliary monitor for this purpose anyway. Sorry about that. I don't really have the best vlogging arm right now. I've been at this since, what, 30 past 7 this morning, and it's like 2 p.m. right now. I've been at this for almost 7 hours. So I'm starting to get tired. And just... oh, my fucking seating chair. Like, it is a mess right now, admittedly. There's not much I can do about that until I've gotten everything sorted. But yeah, I'm basically returning the desk to the old position that I was running for a few months, a few years ago. I really have not been liking having my back to the door. It has felt awful from just a feelings perspective. Not to mention that when you do come in through the door, you're basically gonna have this view, as opposed to before where you can see everything. At least now I can partition this off if I want to. Not that I'm going to actually be doing that, but hey, it's an option. Before, I had to basically curtain off the entire fucking area just to, like, have that little bit of privacy in case anybody came in randomly. Normally, I wouldn't have done this because we are going to be moving in a few months, but honestly, I think this is gonna work better for future use. Now, I know the wall looks fucking dirty as hell. You can honestly just blame the lack of access to the wall, because you gotta bear in mind, right? This wall right here, this wall doesn't look all that big, but that desk alone is like 1.4 meters wide. And it took up not even that whole space. That is where I place my computer to get it off the ground. That thing, I think, is just wide enough for a normal ATX full tower PC case. So that combined with the desk's width, and then this 1.2 meter wide bed, yeah, this wall is fucking wide. So even though I have all that space, actually getting back there to clean that wall every once in a while, that's been difficult, to put it mildly. Also, this one black spot I want to point out is just a sticker. This has not been there the entire time. It's for the main monitor. It has one of those latches in the back that you're supposed to be hanging your headphones off of. Not to mention, now that I don't actually have the fucking light from God shining right into my face, Because basically, I'd be sitting against the wall right here, right? With the light coming in from the window reflecting into, well, the work monitor, which has been a fucking living nightmare. For productivity, that is. The one downside with this setup is that I don't actually have a whole lot of space to move around with the chair in. Like, this is... You gotta bear in mind, I'm 6'5", and I'm a chunky dude. This is not a whole lot of space for me. Like, if I stand at the edge of my bed and take one step to the left, you can tell, if it wasn't for this cutout, I'd be touching the bed. I mean, I'd be touching the desk. That's one small step, side step. So there's not a whole lot of space for me to move around in, especially not with that gargantuan fire to begin with. My hope with the new room is I'm going to be able to use the cutout that does apparently exist in the wall to basically recess an actual work desk in there. To basically free up as much space from the floor as possible, because I am going to have way less space overall in the new room. Which is why this old fucking bed right here that I've had for like the past decade and a half, I think, longer maybe even, it's just going out. It's going out. Like, it has been nice for my back, because it does provide a fuck ton of support, but oh my god, it is so old and so damaged. So, yeah. I gotta get on and get everything out from the kitchen into my room before too long. This has taken way longer than I was hoping for. I did take half an hour, like a half-hour nap, not to mention I did take a little bit of a breather for food. So I've been technically only really been doing this for the past 5 hours, but even then, I've also been up since like 8 p.m. yesterday. So I'm starting to get tapped out. Obviously, you're not going to be seeing a stream at least for the next 24 hours. I need to make sure that the PC is up and running before anything. But yeah, I've been needing to do this because I'm also going to be cleaning out my PC. I do need to buy some pressurized air cans for that though, because it is fucking dusty. So I'm not even going to be using the PC today. I'm not even going to be plugging anything in. I'm just going to be getting everything out from the kitchen into my room. Getting the PS5 set up, getting the dual controller charger set up, put everything back in its place. I'll wire everything, but then after that, I'm not plugging in the PC. I'm going to be dismantling it, cleaning it thoroughly, making sure this time that I actually do have the LED cable plugged in for the CPU cooler, because I do want to use that fucking LCD screen. I really fucking do. I paid a lot of money to get that, and I just haven't been able to use it because it just fucking refuses to work. Maybe I just got a incompatible motherboard for that. Not that the cooler has not been working, but, you know. Hopefully as well, now that the PC is going to be standing here like it used to, yes, we do have the radiator right there, but trust me, that thing doesn't get hotter than like maybe 10 C's at best. It has been a dog shit radiator because we're literally at the end of the lineup here. Like, we're talking, it goes from here, stops here, and goes back out. This is the end of the line, so I get the worst heating in here. Which has never really been a problem because this fucking room sucks for ventilation anyway. It's one of my main concerns and main problems with this room. It's not the size of it for a guy my size is a problem. If I were like a foot shorter, I would have no problems with this room at all. If anything, I would love it. But this room has arguably the worst fucking ventilation known to mankind. Like, actually the worst. Like, even after they drilled a bunch of holes at the top of the window frame, it just doesn't get airflow. It just doesn't. Because the entire fucking apartment is just, it's shaped like a U. Like, it's fucking U-shaped. So, and I'm at the fucking end of the U. Meanwhile, the best possible airflow is like at the other end of the U. And it does not flow well. They did not think when they made this fucking apartment. They made it to house as many people as possible with as much room as possible. They didn't think about airflow. But yeah, I gotta quit the recording. I don't know if I'm gonna be editing this at some point. Maybe I'll just chuck it up on the vlog channel. I don't know. Yeah, that's actually what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be chucking this up on the vlog channel, just a quick little thing. But yeah, I gotta get this fucking mess cleaned up from the. I gotta get this mess cleaned up from the floor. I gotta get everything from the kitchen into my room again. Not to mention, I need to clear this shit out so I can actually lie on my bed and fall asleep. I had a good electrical system set up and I had to dismantle it all. I am so sad about that. But everything was so intertwined, I just couldn't pull anything apart unless I fucking ripped it. This is going to be a nightmare to set up again because I was using a bunch of zip ties. And I know for a fact I don't have enough. I think I have like, what, 5 small green ones for like thin cables. I know that I don't really post a whole lot to the vlog channel all that much. Honestly, there's not much to vlog. I'm kind of a boring person to begin with. Which is why whenever I made the vlog channel, it was like, either I'll uphold it or I don't. Like, there's really not going to be any guarantee of that. Chuck a like if you want. Also, I don't know if I'm going to be bothering to link to it, but if you go over to my good friend Laura K4A3's YouTube channel and look at the latest video, I edited that about 2 or 3 weeks ago. No, 1 week ago. It is a teaser trailer for the upcoming BLOODHUNT charity tournament, the sequel anyway. I think somebody just came home, so I'm going to cut it there. Bye-bye. So, I finally just got done. It's been a few more hours. Actually, no, it's been about another hour. Mom came home and we talked for a little bit. I finished up cleaning up the room. And now I am just thoroughly exhausted. So I'm gonna head to bed. And when I wake up in the morning, I think I'm just gonna continue on with the vlog. Yeah. I really just did this on a whim. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be swinging by the local hardware store, pick up some compressed air. Then I'm gonna take out the PC parts, clean them one by one. Hopefully it doesn't rain tomorrow, because I'm planning on doing that on the balcony. If it is raining tomorrow, then I'll have to like just I don't know, maybe I'll bring it down to the bicycle area? No, that's fucking stupid. I'll figure something out. But yeah, I'm gonna fucking, I'm actually gonna pass the fuck out now. I've been up for nearly 19 hours. either more or less 19 hours. And I've been good night. See you in the next bit. And it's about about half a day later. Got about roughly 8 hours of sleep, I want to say, since that recording. I'm currently working on the PC cleaning bit. Currently out in the living room. Almost done. I'm just assembling everything, I'm trying to do more cable management stuff this time around, making it look a lot more clean. I don't know if this is even a legitimate thing you're supposed to do, but so I got my contained water cooler for the CPU. It's a Logitech one. I don't know its number. But yeah. Instead of drawing air up into it, which apparently is what you're supposed to do from what I understand, I'm actually angling the fans to push air down, basically sucking air through the top. And there is a reason for that, and I'll get to that in a little bit in the vlog itself. But for the time being, I'm currently I'm actually exhausted. I've been at this now pretty much since I woke up, actually. I did do like cable management stuff in the room. Just drew all the cables, watched a couple of those Twitch streams in the process. So I was pretty much waiting to just go out and buy the compressed air canisters. And fucking hell, they've gotten expensive. Like 16, 17 bucks. Like, it's fucking insane. Like, I could almost pay for a whole fucking meal with an air can at this point. They used to run for like a couple of bucks at most. Now they're almost the price of a fucking indie title. And I swear to God, they've most likely actually reduced the amount in them to begin with. So you have to keep on buying more and more and more of them. Luckily, I managed to get mine on a discount, but it should not be costing $45 to buy 3 compressed air cans. Like, I am sorry. What the fuck? Anyway, I am going to be getting through to this. I just grabbed myself my first monster of the day. I am going to fucking need this so badly. I am on the verge of passing out. And I guess we'll cut to when the room is finished for some glamour shots. And I'm finally back. I don't know how many hours that was, but I finally have it. It took quite a lot of cable management internally to get both panels to shut. Ignore the mess down here, that will be cleaned up later. My priority for the past couple of hours have been making sure that the cable management doesn't make this fucking side panel pop open. And now, I gotta figure out if this thing will even post. Let's see. And after almost 2 days, I am finally posted back up. I got the HP monitor as my secondary. It is in vertical mode. Gonna have this kind of POV, if a bit more zoomed out. A quick little addition to the actual video and all that. Had to swap over the monitor to the other side, closer to the actual, like, wall side of things. I just couldn't make it work here. The angle and all that for the, observational angle was just fucking with my eyes. It's definitely gonna be a bit of a learning experience to remember to look at chat to the left and not to the right. But yeah, just gonna be splicing that in there. Got the boom, got the microphone on right there. Got it to pretty much line up perfectly with the area there. I think my mouse pad is gonna be pretty much the one thing I'm gonna have to change later on, because it is way too big for this desk configuration. Because as I do have space up here, like that, it is gonna want me to like move forward, and that's kind of like gonna, like, I'm gonna be hitting the arm itself, and yeah. This is also the reason why I actually got this particular mouse mat. Like, literally, it was like, what, 20 crowns more expensive than the alternative? But I got this sick fucking LED strip. The only reason why I haven't been using it over the past, like, year or so is because, well, it does require micro USB. So, that's been a pain in the ass to find a good spot for that to be. But now that I have been renovating, everything, like, obviously it's still messy both here on, thank fuck, that just almost slammed. Holy shit, there has been some fucking torrential weather. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be popping this shit on in DaVinci real quick. I'm just gonna be slapping it together. I'm not gonna bother editing it. I'm just gonna be slapping shit together and post it on the vlog channel, because I'm too fucking tired to care. But yeah, that's definitely gonna be the end of the vlog. It is gonna be a two-day vlog. Holy fuck! I actually just did this on a whim, and it's taken me 2 days to do. I do know one thing though. I am gonna be moving the Stream Deck over to this side, but probably not at the moment. What the hell? In real life, I do not see that. That's not there in real life. What is that? Like, legit, that doesn't show up in real life. I've never known that. The government's spying on me. Anyway, I'm actually gonna call the fucking vlog there. Take it easy, let the credits roll.